Well, I've been making Corona faces this morning, and I think it's easier now that I threw out a bunch of pieces and cut them into smaller things and sort of sorted them out. And I made this little one here, sort of big eyebrowed, toothy coronavirus. And I made this one here, bigger teeth, a little tiny baby one, all sweet, little tiny one. And I have another little tiny one somewhere. And this is the Betty Davis resurrected as a coronavirus. So I've been working already. I think it's 7 o'clock, at least. I don't know. Slept kind of late till 5 something or rather today. So let's see if I can make a couple more Coronas. Let's just try a blue and gold one using just blue and gold. That could be a mouth. I used that for a mouth earlier, so maybe I'll make those eyes this time. You know, if I had a table that was flat, that would help. This has sort of ears. That's what this is, kind of wolf-like, this one. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Nose, mouth. Okay, what is the nose going to look like? I think it needs to be yellow. Is that it right there? No. God bless. Stop falling off the... Okay, that's not working. Let's make a bigger one. Is the glue ready yet? Yes, the glue is ready. Hold that tight. God damn it. See? There's a face right there. I need something to make sure you see that as the eyes, though. I think I have to do this. Okay, you've unglued. Oh, please. Low battery. Now, my arm is wrapped around the cord. It's not easy being me. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm only going to do this once. So it better work. Otherwise I'll throw it away. This sort of reminds me of the wolf Cub Scout rank insignia. Thing. I think I need something that's specifically, obviously a mouth. And I just found it. Were you in the Cub Scouts? Write your answers below. I just screwed this up. I think this is confusing me. Nose, mouth. I never made it to the Boy Scouts. That was just too butch for me. Just between you and me and the fence post, I was afraid of going camping with boys. I didn't know what they would do to me. Make fun of me, that's what I was afraid of. Skinny Pierre Gustafson. I think I need a mustache going across. It's close enough. Yeah, I think it was, Skinny Pierre is not good at sports, is not good at really anything other than drawing, and let's watch Pierre try to make a fire. Giggle, giggle, giggle. Laugh, laugh, laugh. There we go. The eyes are in there. Those are his ears. Okay, next. We've got these wing things from this griffin-y thing that is part of the coronal label. It seems to me that there's a face in there somewhere. But then I started doing this. I thought this, this big jaw. You can't see what I'm doing because my hands are way over here. God bless. Eye, mouth, chin. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Maybe it will make sense later. I was doing a better job at creating these things without having to talk to you people. These look like molars with cavities. But that's almost a face right there. Eyes, nose, mouth. So let's just turn that into a face. Again, I'm hot wired to see, we are hot wired to see faces and things, so it's not, that much work to do what I'm doing. It's done already by our genetics or whatever it is. The only difference is I'm taking what's genetically written and doing things that maybe aren't on your priority list, but I'm having fun. That's what I'm doing, I guess. I'm having fun. Okay, Corona box. Whoever designed this thing, right where I want it to be a mouth, you put the dotted lines. That could be the mouth, couldn't it? Just make that the mouth. So today, this is part of the pandemic show that's happening in our building. And among the things that I'm putting in are these Corona, the masks of the, what is this called? Pandemic. That's what the show is called. And my contribution to the pandemic show are these little faces. And it's called Faces of the Pandemic, my thing. And my thing will include the hoarders, the actual pandemic virus, which is what I'm making here. And it will also include the delivery people that are keeping our lifeline going. Pizza delivery and UPS delivery and Amazon delivery and US mail delivery. So I've got those boxes ready to be turned into little faces. And they're not going to be portraits of... Okay, where'd the other O go? Not the Z, I want the O. Faces of the Pandemic, and they're not going to be portraits of Larry, our mailman, but they will be a portrait with two eyes and a nose, and so, like I'm doing right here. Now, is that hot glue cooled off? Come on. I need little tiny tweezers to do this, and I have tiny tweezers. So why don't I use... No. Did you... Fuck. You already dried out. Did you even dribble? Okay, this is going to be swimming in hot glue. Oh, for God's sake. He has a little booger. To take the booger off. Hot glue, smudgy hot glue does look like snot. Okay, so there we go. Is it my best one? No. Will I keep it? Yes. Is this my best one? No. But these are all the various mutations. I know maybe we haven't gotten to the mutation part yet, but we will, and we'll die even more. So get ready. Should I give him a little spit curl? I'll just give him a little cowlick. Is this even going to work? Does that look like a cowlick to you? Or is that more like an ear? That's probably more like, do I have another 2 to make another ear? Probably not. Oh, the problem of being me. No, the problem of making faces is faces being symmetrical as they are. If you do something on the right side, you sort of have to do something on the left side that's vaguely the same. So here's an ear. Come on, stick. And there's the other ear. And this symmetry helps one, you, me, the next person, see these as faces. If you only saw half of this, does that look like a face to you? No. But that does, magically. So, and if the left eye was made of a completely different thing than the right eye, then you wouldn't notice it maybe. Now, profiles are a little bit more difficult to achieve in this system of gluing bits of boxes together. It can be done, but you really have to know that you're gonna find a profile, then it's easy. Okay, another one done. Okay, I liked all of this spotted, dashed, textured stuff, and I used it once only, but not more than once. I think I'm done with this. I think I'm going to put all of these. This is the Corona dregs box. I'll come up with more later, but I'll put all of them in here, all of the things that actually have bits of Corona on them. I will save for the next time I do this. This is all black or dark blue. I'll save it anyway. I'm starting to, the ones that are all white, I've got a pile of them that I've thrown away already, because I can always find white, even if I need it for a Corona box, and I don't have any more Corona box left. I can use another white box, and no one will know. Not even you. And I've told you, you'd have to go to the forensic department on a TV show, whatever that TV show is, the forensic murder TV show with luminol and all of those things, with that guy that has that distinctive voice. He used to work for educational TV until he got more money doing forensic show, and his voice always sounds like he's never heard of a computer before. Every week they went to the computer. Okay, computers come in your breakfast cereal box these days, mister. Don't treat it like it's this magical thing, because it's no longer magical. It was magical. It was actually magic when Turing and the British people deciphered the Enigma device. That was magic, and then it got to be less magical. Once computers were used to download porn and make porn accessible, the magic went away, and then it became commonplace. Okay, but where was I going? Oh yes, it was about the forensic aspect of the particular piece of cardboard. They sent the piece of cardboard to the lab in Dallas, Texas, where they used gas spectrometer and a computer to discover that the box was made by the Corona box making plant. You know, I've been trying to make a little pile. I'll put all these in my hand and one of them falls out. I put it back in and a different one falls out. The lesson is I can't carry all of them effectively with one hand. Okay. Let me just show you the Corona family, just so you can see what I've been doing. I have not been watching Netflix. Yes, I have been listening to Forensic Files. That's what the show's called, Forensic Files, because I can do this and play my games on my iPhone and things like that while I'm watching Forensic Files. Okay, so, oh, I forgot, these are Coronas as well. These are not Coronas. Okay, so the source of the Corona virus. Where did my orange man go? Somewhere. Come on, orange man. Come on, Orangey. Here, Orangey. Well, he's the star of the show. Oh, there he is. Here's the orange man with yellow hair. And we all know that this is the cause of the virus spreading in the United States as much as it is. Out of the pie hole is coming more of these. So the little tiny ones are going to be spewing out of this gas bag, and then they're going to get a little bigger as they go out. So here's some small ones. Oh, for God's sake. Cords. Or I might just line them up like this, because I think the fun part is seeing them all together. When you see them, one here and one there, I was thinking I would put them throughout the lobby area discreetly. You know, one might be near the floor, one might be by the ceiling. But I like the idea that you can see the same elements in all of these, and I kind of think that's part of the fun of collecting and doing things in a series, is seeing the series at the same time. So I may change my mind about having them come out of the orange head. So this is where the Corona label was printed directly on the cardboard, which I didn't have that many examples of. This is sort of the King Corona. I need to fix his tongue because I got glue on it. I like this one too, that one. So these are some of the Coronas. There's one I made today. Toothy one here. Sort of a weird one. Uh-oh. See? This is what's happening. This hot glue. I did not unplug it. Okay, give me. The nostril fell off. There. Oh shit. Fuck. This is kind of a neat one. Little toothy, squinty-eyed one. Toothy, fangy, vertical-eyed one. And here's the Betty Davis one. So, I don't know how many there are here, but I think that might be enough. I think I can call it a day on this one. Okay, where's my box? Coronaviruses will all go into this box. And then, let me now see what I can do with, where's Brown? What can Brown do for me? I've got the UPS box here somewhere. Come on, UPS. These are the hoarders. Some of the hoarders. I've done a lot of hoarders. These are made of toilet paper or paper towel bags. And I just got out of recycling a Kleenex box that, held many smaller boxes of Kleenex. Come on. UPS. Here, UPS. UPS, UPS. Here, UPS. That's really a hard name to work like that. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. That works really well. Congratulations! Okay, where are you? Well, maybe I won't do one of those. Should I do a Kleenex? These are the Kleenex. Just reading the names of the people that ordered this, which I don't, the people in my building are not hoarders. I'm just going to say that they're not. They're not really. Yes, they have a big box of Kleenex, but I'm going to assume that they're not buying so much of it because they're hoarding it. Because they need it. They do a lot of sniffling. A lot of watching the soap operas. Do soap operas even happen anymore? This is going to be hair. Curly hair. Like we used to draw when we were children. Some people used to draw when they were children. Did I draw hair like that? Of course I did. Can I say this on YouTube? There used to be you have to use your imagination as I described this. There used to be a bakery down the street from where I live, and these are eyes. This is hair. And they specialized, their specialité was, facial tissue, or mouchoir. I wonder what the German name and the Netherlandish name for mouchoirs are. Oh, here we go. Prezzoletti. Oh, that's Russian. Russian mouchoirs. Oh. German. What's the German name? Geschnatten Gefixen. Geschnatten Gefixen. No, it's Stucher. Mouchoir. Look, all of the... How many languages do you need for facial tissues? I'm learning things every day. Evidently, there's some sort of facial tissue lobby that insisted that a law be passed that their product has to be, maybe it was the Kleenex company, because Kleenex is essentially, it's like a Xerox, you know. You don't need to have a Xerox brand Xerox machine to make a Xerox. You don't need Kleenex brand facial tissue to wipe the snot off your nose. So maybe Kleenex is trying to get the entire world to use this now by passing a law that they have to spend so much ink to say what the generic terms are in all the different languages. Can I throw this away? I can throw that away. Anyway, where was I going? There was a place down the street that made specialité pastries, not pastries, cakes. And so if I was an accountant, let's say, and I was retiring, and my office wanted to make a cake for me that for my retirement party, they would go to this place and they'd say, Pierre's retiring and we want a cake. And we'd like it to have be in the shape of an adding machine. Can you do that? And they say, yes, of course we can do that. And, or, you know, my son had his bar mitzvah. Can you make a cake? He plays the cello. Can you make a cake in the shape of a cello? And they would say, of course we can. And they had Polaroids. This is in the days of Polaroids, not of digital camera. And they had a little room, or a little bulletin board, large bulletin board, that showed how clever they were in the making of all of these cakes. And you could use that to, okay, I can see how they did the accountant one, so I trust them to come up with one for the orthodontist for his They can make a big tooth. But I saw in this particular place a little curtain that said adults only. Well, I was an adult, and I went in there, and it was like I died and went to heaven. Now, it was weird. It was very weird. These were all sorts of cakes that were made that had an erotic theme. So they probably were for bachelor parties or bachelorette parties. And should I just have like gallons of snot coming out of the nostrils here? Is that what I should do to imply the need for all of these? Maybe. Anyway, I was delighted and shocked and confused. Why would someone want depicted on the top of a cake a picture of a man having intercourse with a palm tree? Write your answers below. Maybe it was made for you and you can explain it to me, because that didn't work for me. The thing that was really interesting, though, was, and I imagine somehow that the pastry chef was a woman, a chaste woman, because she didn't quite understand how pubic hair worked on a man. And she would draw, let's imagine this was the pubic hair. She would draw it. I'm just going to draw a picture of what she made it look like. It's just so funny. Okay, I need something to represent the winky. These were the testicles, and I need then you had the fur, and then you had the thing. But the thing, it was done with, outline pastry chef on a pastry squirter thing, with a point on it. So the point would make ling, ling, ling. That was the pubic hair, and then ling, and that was the testicles, and was the winky. And it ended up, they all looked like, they were wearing a Groucho Marx mask or something. It was just hysterical. I thought it was hysterical, but again, me by now that I have a perverted sense of humor. So, but the palm tree was particularly odd, I thought. So, what will this part be? Are these going to be, ooh, they're sort of like, eyelashes. Big, long Maybelline eyelashes. Oh, look, I've got another one way down here. 36 of these, 36 of these times 100 of those. So there were 3,600 individual tissues in this box. So whoever bought these at the Costco or wherever you buy such things must watch a lot of sad Netflix stories or something, because that's part of the face of the pandemic, is what we're doing with. So I think I'm gonna have all of this represent a sneeze. And they'll all come out. That's what I'll do. This will be a coughing spreader of the virus. Okay, what am I doing? Let's just cut the rest of this off. Let's just take, I'm tired of looking at all of the just, fuck me. Sorry, I thought I broke my scissors, but I didn't. So you don't have to fuck me now. Okay, can I throw this away? I might need that 0, or the 2 even. 2. Throw that away. These are sort of interesting, whatever these are supposed to represent. So I'll keep those, because they might come in handy. Well, like this, I can't keep that one. Okay, throw that away. This paper for these tissues were made from responsible sources. Now, what the heck does that mean? The sources were responsible. The Brazilian rainforest pays its bills on time. Is that what it means? I love all of the different languages here from to just translate facial tissue. Geschnatten gefixen should be the German. Geschnatten gefixen. These are going to be 2 eyes with sparkly, long, it's not sparkly, with long eyelashes, right? And then with a hairdo. There's my glue. I'm on a roll. I don't even know if you saw what I was doing. It'll be a surprise. There's 1 eye and 2 eyes. The eyes will be little halves of circles. And then here's our hair line. Why did I cut this so close? Because, come on, go up. Hot glue is hot. Okay, eyes, give me some eyes. This is enough for 2 eyes. Oh, they look so sad. They're watching that story on Netflix, that sad romantic one. Eyes and a nose. The nose could be a 2. I quite often use a 2 as a nose because it's just perfect. Sort of a Jimmy Durante nose, but it's a nose. It works. This one is sort of weird because it's sort of implying that the face is turning that way, but the nose, if the 2 was reversed, it would look more logical, but I think this is fine. This works okay the way it is. One of the things I'm kind of, am I worried about it? Just a little bit. I wonder if people will recognize their toilet paper boxes in the show and things like that. Oh my God, that's my brand. I wonder if that was Piers making fun of me. Surprise ending, surprise sad ending of the Netflix series. Is that what that's going to suggest? Should it go like that or like that? Let's take a vote. How many want it to go horizontally? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vertically? Oh my God, vertically has it. I don't even have to count. Now it has to be a roll call. Everyone has to come back from the virus to make it be a roll call. So what do you think about the, not the pandemic, what do you think about the wrestlers that aren't even wrestling? They're just, they have a script and they're following a script. They're acting. What do you think about the actors that pretend to fight and wrestle being considered essential workers? You know, my thought is if that's where they're putting the bar of essentialness, at that level, I would think almost any other profession and job would be equally essential. Doctor, lawyer, candlestick maker, wrestler, calligrapher, fountain pen repairman. Should I donate thousands of dollars to my governor's re-election campaign in order to have fountain pen repairman be considered an essential employee? What do you think? Write your answers below. There we go. Kleenex, tissue, facial geschnatten, geflechten. See, now I could have this person coughing and all of this stuff could come out, but I'll maybe do that for another one. Cool. I made one face. I've got more hair. More hair. I have 3 more hair things, but this could be eyes. I mean, I can cut this up and make this into one entire mask. That could be a cyclops. Do they have such things? Okay, I know I'm using the 2 again to represent an eye, a nose rather, but that's what I'm doing. Do you hear that noise outside? Actually, I'm going to do this. This is going to be Lean X. That's the railroad being built. So that's going to be an eye and an eye, or is this going to be an eye? Maybe the mouchoir. The O's in the mouchoir will be the eyes. I'm hungry. My 3/4 roommate made an apple pie to give to some neighbors who are not from these United States, and they wanted to appreciate the United States culture by doing things that were typically American. And among the things that they were going to do was eat an apple pie. That was one of the things that they were going to do. Consume an apple pie. That's a square-jawed, wide-eyed, big-nosed person. So he made them an apple pie, and we delivered it to their place, and they sent a video of, or posted a video, took a video of them cutting it open and eating it, and being amazed that it didn't taste anything like the one that they got at the store. And then a few minutes later, I went outside, and outside my door was a dozen oysters that they left for us. And my other neighbors left us some banana bread, and we left them some pieces of apple pie. Matt made two apple pies, one for us to consume, and we gave 2 of the slices to our neighbors. There we go. Leanie and Kleenex. Okay, now this, that could be eyes, that could be nose, that could be a mouth. Eyes, nose, and a mouth. Big mouth. Oh, that's what it is. Big mouth. So here's the nose. I like it like that. Nose. I'm hungry. I'm still hungry. Should I make these be sort of ears? Sort of looks like a little pet. Another square jaw. Those could be ears. Do I have enough glue to glue it? That could be a little happy mouth. I don't think there's enough glue there. There's a little K. That could be a frown. Whiskers and a frown. Looks sort of like whiskers. I'll just make them whiskers. And then down there will be a little tiny O. It sort of looks like a dog. doesn't it? Yes, it does peer. Looks kind of like a dog. Dog with his tongue hanging out. How about that? Okay. Do dogs use Kleenex? They should. You get all sorts of crap slobbering out over their faces all the time. It's one of the reasons why I don't like dogs. They're too slobbery. Not like kitties. Kitties aren't slobbery at all. Unless they sneeze. My cat has been sneezing lately. Okay. Here's another one. Can I make another face? I've got nostrils and eyes and a big mouth, little eyes. X here could be the nose, eyebrows, eyes, and a nose and a mouth. This will be eyes. My stomach is starting to growl. It has I can sort of hear it, rumblings. No, it hasn't started rumbling yet, but it's going to any minute. This is kind of a sad. Okay, I need a mouth. Do I have a smaller O than this? It'll just be a big mouth. Give me no. Nope. Fazzoletti. This is just going to be a big mouth with. I'll add some teeth to this one using the E again. Okay, I'm going to do this so the E can be, the nose can be above the mouth. Come on, stick. E. Mouchoir. Tissue. What do we think? Two little SpongeBob SquarePants buck teeth going on there. My hands are too big for this kind of work. There. Okay. 1, 2, how many did I make? 3 so far. Oh, look at that. There were some mouchoirs over here. Okay, I now have run out of really big blue. Oh, there's a K. And some big fat numbers. But I can't, I'm starving. Oh, there's a N. That can be a nose. Anyway, I'll figure this out later. Bye.